guess I'm recording. Sponsored by Little Trees. If you don't want your car to smell horrible, buy these things. Yeah, they're old, I'm pretty sure. I haven't even used it in forever.
Instrumental, full band.
Hallelujah!
Instrumental.
O quão hermoso eres, Jesús.
Instrumental.
More?
Instrumental.
Vete, iglesia.
Verse.
Alright. So it's Saturday. I spent the whole day testing out my pedal board. My Boss MS3 just came in, along with my the Wampler Eagle compressor pedal. So I just got it in and I've been playing around with the setup. But so far I'm really enjoying the new setup. I think it's something normal for everybody. Whenever you get a new pedal or a new thing, a new idea, maybe you heard a new chord and you start using it a lot in your playing. It's cool because it kind of brings up a new creative side of you. And so that's been me today, just trying out different things and really enjoying the sound that I'm getting out of the pedal board. Alright, so one of the cool things about the pedal board, I was able to set it up. I'm running a small volume pedal. It's by Tapestry Audio, I believe. And so the main reason that I enjoy this pedal is because it's pretty small. It has a small footprint. I have it right underneath Super Synth Plus, I believe. It's kind of like the freeze pedal. EHX makes it. I know they made the little freeze pedal. This one is like a freeze and it has a bunch of effects as well. And the main effect that I like to do is doing the octave. You're able to freeze a note and add an octave on it. So I'm doing a lower octave. So basically how I have it set up is that when I engage the volume pedal and I'm swelling into a note, with how my foot is set up and how the next pedal above it is, I can swell into the note, into the chord, and while I swell in, I click on the latch. So then when I'm done with the swell, you can still hear the latch, the actual frozen note. And so it makes like these big spacious sounds. And I think that's the main part of what I like on my ambient sound, is being able to freeze that note. Because once it's frozen, then I can play smaller melodies underneath it, or above it actually.
Nos postramos en tu altar, que tu gloria llenes el lugar. No pararemos de buscar nuestra mayor necesidad, eres tú. Pensamos que hemos inunda todo este lugar de ti.
Come in, chorus.
Hasta que tu gloria nos consuma.
And so how I have the super synth, the freeze pedal, I have it after my delay. So I have it after my timeline, after the M5, and after the MS3, the looper. So the looper Boss pedal, it also has some delays. You can add delay to it and reverb. So it's a pretty cool thing. I mean, it has, my favorite delay it has is the Terra Echo. Boss makes this small pedal called the Terra Echo. I think think it's a TE2, and it's a crazy delay. It adds a bunch of spacious sounds, and it's really dependent on how you pick the chord. If you strum it hard or you strum it soft.
Alright, here's gonna be all drums. Come in. Alright, band outro.
So this is how I have the pedal board set up right now. My guitar comes in through this long cable right here. So that's the reason why I need to make a mod to have the cable come out from the back. So it goes into my compressor pedal there. From there, it goes into the MS3. The multi-effect switcher. There I have a couple of different loops. For loop 1 I have this blues driver JHS modded, so I use it as a fuzz. That's on loop 1. Loop 2 has the JHS Morning Glory and the JHS Sweet Tea. Together those go into loop 2. And then on the third loop I have the line 6 M5. Then this runs out into my volume pedal. It's the Tapestry Audio active volume pedal, which then runs into the timeline delay. Timeline runs into the Super Ego Plus, out to the Ditto Looper, and then to the Hall of Fame reverb. And so as of right now, this is how I have it set. Another thing here is having an out going underneath and modding the pedal board so it can have inputs and outputs with the pull jack, so that way the cables get stuck in there. I tend to start with a compressor. From the compressor I then like to run the overdrives. So I have the Morning Glory as my main overdrive. Here on the Sweet Tea, it has an Angry Charlie and a TS-808 circuit. So I run those for a solo, and then for the other one I just run it for that high gain sound. Have the Boss fuzz just for a different sound. Then I run the volume pedal. The M5 I use it a lot for like delays and reverbs. I use the volume pedal to control swells. Then the delays, I have it after that. This is kind of not a normal pedal, right? But I like it to freeze stuff, to freeze the sounds that I have, so that way I can play on top of them. And then just because of space, I have the Ditto before the reverb. Yeah, that's a quick overview of my pedal board. Hope you guys